Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to this exciting tutorial where I'll be building an AI agent that can write your resume and cover letter based on a given job description from Indeed. To build this application, we'll be using Python, CrewAI, Streamlit, and get job information from Indeed using RapidAPI. Before we get started, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more awesome tutorials just like this one. Also, don't forget to join our newsletter for exclusive content, including additional templates, tips and tricks to take your AI automation game to the next level. First, I'll give you an overview of how the application works, and then we'll dive into the code. Now I'm going to demo the application, and I'll have the AI agents generate for me a resume and cover letter based on my information, experience, and the job description. Let's get started. So I'm going to go ahead and start by entering my name, and then my email address, then my website, and I'll put in a phone number. And now I'm going to go ahead and copy over my work experience. Now I've copied over my work experience, and I'm going to add my education information. I'm going to add a couple of skills. Now I'm going to go ahead and copy in a job description. After, I'll show you how we've been able to connect to the Indeed API using RapidAPI to search for jobs, automatically adding the job description to the form so we can generate resumes and cover letters. Now that I've added this detailed job description, which you can click here to scroll and look at all the information. Now that I have everything I need, I'll check off generate resume, I'll check off generate cover letter, and then I'll click on generate. It usually takes about 2 to 3 minutes for the content to generate. It depends on which model you're using. Right now, I'm using GPT-4o, or you could use a GPT-4 Turbo, or you could use Grok, or you can even use Anthropic's Claude 3, and kind of try different models to see which one gets you the best results. So as you can see, our tool generated our resume for us, and we can kind of go through and see how it created the resume and added the information for us here based on the job description. And so this is the job description, and then this is the resume. And also you can actually download the resume as a Word document and also as a PDF. You just click here and then click on download Word document, or you can click on here and download it as a PDF. So now let's scroll down to our cover letter. And as you can see, it created a cover letter here. And again, I'm using RapidAPI to be able to query and get the job information from Indeed. Instead of me, I'm creating a script to go scrape the website and get the information. RapidAPI is a platform or marketplace that allows developers to find, test, and connect to thousands of APIs. And it's easy to use, and I'll show you that in the code later. A lot of the services or APIs give you a number of requests for free to test out the API. And if you like it and it works for your project, you can upgrade and purchase different plans to get more credits or units or whatnot. You might want to watch the video first, one time, to kind of understand how the project works. And then go ahead and go to GitHub and clone the repo here, which you can find the link here. That way you can have the code, and you can actually go through the code step by step with me. And also you can watch the video again to kind of get an understanding of how the application works. All right, so to begin, first go ahead and clone the repo by using this link here, right? And then once you clone the repo, go ahead and open up the folder, which here is resume cover letter -writer, right? And then from that folder, go ahead and create your conda environment, because I recommend creating a conda environment when you're running new projects. That way you keep everything organized in your system. So you run the conda create -- name and then name your environment. You can run Python 3.9 or 3.10, activate your environment. Now, once you do that, then go ahead and install the requirements.txt file. And you can see in the requirements.txt file here, we're using CrewAI tools, LangChain, Grok. If you want to run the application, using the Grok API. And also we're using Streamlit, which is one of my favorite Python libraries that you could use to quickly create a UI to deploy your application quickly. Or if you have a client that you want to demo application, you can be focused on the back end and use Streamlit to quickly build the front end. Now back to the README file. The next thing you want to do is set up all your environment variables. So here I'm setting up my OpenAI API key, my Grok API key. If you want to use that API, the model name that you're going to be using for Grok, and also the RapidAPI key and the host URL. So that information for these, once you sign up for RapidAPI, you'll be able to get this information and also follow along. All right, make sure that you replace your dash, whatever it is, with your API key, which you can see in the example.env file here. All right. Now let's run through the code so you can understand how everything works together. And the project is structured into several files, each serving a specific purpose. First, let's look at the agents.py file. This file contains the resume agent and the cover letter agent classes. These agents are responsible for generating the resume and cover letter on the user's information and the job description. They utilize the CrewAI library to create an intelligent agent that can understand and process the given data. For example, if we go through this file, you'll see that I created this agent class, and here I'm passing all the variables that's coming from the user information. In addition, I'm assigning this resume agent its role, its goal, and its backstory. And then here with the generate resume function, I'm passing all the user information into the task description. In addition, I'm adding an additional prompt to guide the agent to be able to create the type of content I want in the task. And an added bonus is we added a functionality where you can actually pass in the resume template as the expected outputs. One, I made sure that my prompt was exact and direct, and also I passed in the resume template so that way the output of the resume can be the way I want it to be. Here's a sample of the resume template here. I set it up in Markdown language. You can go in and modify the template if you want, make it the way you want to make it. And also you could create additional templates, right? You can create additional templates and just switch it out here. And similarly, the cover letter agent is set up the same way where we pass in the user information, job description, we assign the role, assign the goal and the backstory. And here we're passing all that information as the task. And also we're creating a very detailed but concise prompt to help the model be able to generate the content we want. We've created a cover letter template here that we'll pass to the agent so it knows the expected output. Next, we'll go to the task.py file. Here we define the resume task and the cover letter task classes. These tasks encapsulate the specific instructions and expected output for generating the resume and the cover letter. They provide a clear structure for the agent to follow during the document generation process. Now let's visit the tools.py file. Here in the tools.py file, the resume formatting tool and the cover letter formatting tool classes are defined in this file. These tools are used by the agent to format and structure the generated document. In this particular project, even though I created these tools and I'm assigning them here to the agent, I'm really not using them because I'm actually using the expected output in the template. But you can actually go back into the tool and go into the CrewAI documentation and understand how to use tools and kind of create your own custom tool to format the resume and the cover letter in different ways. Next is the utilities.py file. This file contains utility functions that enhance the user experience. The download Word and download PDF function allows users to download generated document in Word or PDF format, making it easy to share and print them. Next is the IndeedAPI.py file. To provide job search functionality, we use the Indeed API via RapidAPI. The Indeed API client class in this file handles the interaction with the API. It allows users to search for job openings based on keyword and location and retrieve detailed information about that job. You can see this function here actually searches for the job and it returns a job ID, and then we use that job ID to get the job information and job description. Last but not least is the main.py file. This is the heart of our application. It brings together all the components and creates the user interface using Streamlit. The main function sets up the page layout. It also handles the user input and orchestrates the document generation and search processes. It provides a seamless and intuitive experience for the user to create their resume and cover letters. Once you run the command streamlit run main.py, it runs the main function. It creates all the UI components here, and then we have this if statement that sets up the resume writer portion and the job search portion. Here, we have the resume agent set up, and we're passing it all the user information, and then we're initiating the function to run. Here, we're doing the same thing for the cover letter agent. Now, if the user selects the job search tab, then we display all those components, and we conduct the search and display the information on the page for the user to review. I went ahead and downloaded the resume in Word format and also the cover letter in Word format. Now I'm going to quickly show you how it looks like. So let's take a look here. So this is the cover letter that the application generated, that's customized based on our experience and also the job description here. And we'll go and take a look at the resume. So this is the resume created. You can see phone number, website, email address, summary, work experience information, skills. It added the projects based on the template we provided, and also awards and achievements. Now let's take a look at the job search functionality. So we'll scroll up here, and then we'll click on job search. And then let's put in full stack developer. And let's type in Orlando. I can't spell Orlando. And we'll click job search. It takes a few seconds for the job search to complete, and you'll see that it returned the following jobs: a mobile developer, iOS, Android. It's the job information, and it's only one available right now. Let's see. It gives you the company information, the title, location, the salary. And if we click on add job description, it will add that job description and the job description section in the resume writer. And if we click on apply on Indeed, it will provide us a link to actually apply for that job. One of the great things about this project is its flexibility and extensibility. You can easily modify the application to suit your specific needs. For example, you can add new sections to the resume and cover letter templates, incorporating additional APIs for enhanced functionality, or customize the document style to match your personal brand. The possibilities are endless, and I encourage you to explore and build upon this project. Feel free to experiment with different AI models, integrate other job search platforms, and even create your own custom tools to further streamline the document generation process. And there you have it. In this tutorial, we've learned how to build AI agents that can write resumes and cover letters using Python, CrewAI, and Streamlit. We've explored the code structure, understood the role of each file, and seen how the various components work together to create a seamless user experience. By leveraging the power of AI and automating the document generation process, you can save time, create professional quality resumes and cover letters, and increase your chances of landing your dream job. Clone the repo, follow the installation instruction, and start generating impressive application documents in no time. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a like and share it with your friends and colleagues who might find benefit from it. And if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button and join our newsletter for exclusive content, including additional templates, expert tips, and tricks to take your AI automation game to the next level. Thanks again for watching, and happy coding.